Okay, so I'm not even going to cover this. What is digital blackface and why is it wrong when white people use it? Okay. I'm not going to cover the actual the actual like article itself, but the intention of the article, which, reach the desired outcome. Okay. I'll just say it like this. It was rage bait. It is exactly what that is. And it worked. It fucking worked. Okay. It is not a new article. It's like basically a carbon copy of fucking Teen Vogue clicks from like 2015. It's an article from a bygone era. Here's Alex, friend of the show, low and option, correctly calling it out. He says 4.5 million views on this compared to 150K on everything else they post. 5,000 quote tweets, and half of them took longer to type than the article. This is how you do engagement bait. 8.1 million now. Stories about the tornado are lucky if they break 100K. The wokies at CNN are reeing right now. They hate when a story like this gets too much engagement. Yeah, just served up a big fat ratio to the Bozo News Network. Fucking got him. This is a cynical deployment of literally just the dumbest form of identity politics, okay? They are just doing bait. They're doing bait. Their goal is to get you to get angry. Their goal is to get a bunch of right-wing psychos to just talk about this and only this and nothing else, okay? That's it. It's idiotic. There's no basis in this. There's no material harm. There's no real black grievance being addressed. I don't care if like real black people, especially black academics or, people that write for theroot.com decide to make this like a genuine fucking problem, even though they usually won't even do that now. You know what I mean? This is like a 2015 era. Ultimately, no one cares about this shit. Okay? No one. You have to be motivated. You have to be motivated and conditioned. Okay? That's it. CNN is literally what an anti-HAW YouTuber does. Is embarrassing. It's just the opposite side. Okay? It's the opposite side of the fucking stupid, idiotic, nonsensical, unproductive SJW rage bait cycle. You can say mid-take, to be honest, all you fucking want, all day, every day. Okay? I don't care. Maybe because I'm white and privileged, but if you think that this is the foremost, most important, or even like a legitimate fucking struggle, if you think that this is a legitimate, if it's like causing material harm, you are fucking insane, okay? You are also privileged if you think that this is causing material harm. Nobody is talking about reparations. Every article like this moves away from reparations. The real conversation should be, in some meaningful capacity, talking about material restitution for all the harms that were done to black people in this fucking country. Okay? No, this isn't a rage bait. I'm switching this to a productive conversation. Okay? It is the exact opposite of what this rage bait is intended to do. The reason why this article exists is to get people angry about it and only talk about the boundaries that the article is setting. I'm moving, not even touching the article, and moving away from the boundaries of the article. Do you understand? That's it. There's no purpose that this solves. Okay? No purpose that this solves beyond just getting people to hyper-focus and laser in on Twitter shit. The article itself is Twitter shit. That's it. That's it. Just say you want to use the Rip Bozo, give us on. I don't give a fuck. Like, I have zero, and I mean zero fucking consideration. I have zero consideration for like the ethical nature of using the RIP Bozo gif or anything like that. No, I don't care. It was on BuzzFeed with the Hat Girl in 2015. This kind of stuff is really stupid. It's a byproduct of living in a multicultural society like the United States of America. This is always going to happen. There are real conversations to be had about culture vulturing and never offering material restitutions to black people for the culture that they've created. This is not even one of those things, okay? It's just so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. It's so incredibly fucking dumb. Shit like this pops off and people hyper focus on it every time shit like this pops off. Do you want to know why? Okay? Because just like every other marginalized group of this country, black people have no power. Okay? They have no power. So what do? Most black people don't give a shit about this, but the ones that do on Twitter will that take this seriously and like bring it up as a point of contention or as a discussion are doing it because they are powerless. Okay? They are also engaging in debate. They're powerless. They recognize that they recognize their powerlessness in the face of unchanging systems. So they turn around and talk about this and duke it out, make this be the most important point of contention, or even a point of contention at all. Is there a reason you've been in such a bad mood lately? I haven't. I was in a fucking great mood. I've been in a great mood. I'm in a much better mood today than I normally would be. You can't tell black people what is or isn't a point of contention though. Yes, I can. I am literally a political commentator. I have black members in this community and I tell them shit all the time. Okay? Yes, I can. And I will keep doing it. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. It's the same argument over and over again. You can't tell trans people whether or not boycotting Hogwarts Legacy is an effective fucking form of protest. No, I can, and I'm going to keep doing it. And there is literally nothing you can do about it. Okay? But here's one thing you can do about it. Understand, try to internalize what I'm saying. Try to understand whether or not I'm coming at this from a place of honesty, okay? Instead of some other nefarious purpose. Instead of immediately cynically trying to figure out why I'm taking this position, okay? And maybe even making up assertions like, oh, he just wants to use black gifts and move on. Oh, he's another privileged white guy who doesn't care about black people's issues. And make yourself feel like you're in the right. Instead of doing that and then hitting me with the standpoint theory bullshit. Like, oh my God, well, my lived experience shows that I've been genuinely oppressed by this kind of thing. Okay? Instead of doing all that, just think for a brief moment. Be a little charitable. Okay? Be a little charitable. Right? Yes, I recognize my privilege. I recognize it all the fucking time. I talk about it all the fucking time. I oftentimes will have a little bit of a blind spot in terms of things like this. But if you personally think that this is like anything remotely important, remotely significant, you're crazy. Well, if a white man says no one should care about this, then I as a black person can just go fuck myself, I guess. You're bringing this up because you immediately see the same cycle of oppression play out in front of you. This seems like another moment, right, where a white person is telling you how you should feel. Sometimes that white person is right. This is that moment, okay? It's not like I'm telling you that it's not like a hate crime happened and I'm telling you to fucking look away, okay? Stop. I can walk and chew gum at the same time. I can be upset about police violence against black people and digital blackface. No, digital blackface is when a white person uses like black culture in a predatory fashion to make other people believe that they're black. Digital blackface is that, okay? It's not fucking, responding with like a Beyonce gift, like a annoying liberal wine mom, which is cringe in and of itself, but who cares, okay? That's it. There is no material harm being caused by that. Please stop. You can't tell black people what is or isn't a point of contention, though. Yes, you can, but you shouldn't. Yes, I will. I will continue doing that. I'm literally a political commentator. I oftentimes butt heads. Okay? I oftentimes butt heads with certain members from marginalized communities that I am talking about. Okay? And now your white chat is laughing at this person. Stop. There are black chatters that are also laughing at this person. The community is laughing at this person because it is a laughable notion. Okay? It is a laughable concept. That's it. If it's not a real problem, then why do I cover it? Because it goes against solidarity and movement building. This is something that I talk about quite frequently. Why? Hyper-focusing on idiotic, nonsensical problems when very real problems exist, when we're trying to make an argument as to building a class-conscious movement that works towards trying to create any kind of material restitution for marginalized communities, and then hyper-focusing on idiotic sectarian infighting on racial boundaries created by fucking liberals is at the heart of eviscerating any kind of leftist momentum. So of course I'm going to cover it. I'm talking about both media literacy. I'm talking about the nefarious purpose why these kinds of tools and tactics are deployed from the media. Oftentimes I will give you historical reference to the CIA literally adopting these techniques that we do to ourselves nowadays. Anyway, but go ahead. Go ahead. It works. This kind of moral grandstanding, this kind of weird, nonsensical bullshit that causes zero material harm whatsoever is, as a black person, I refuse a multitasking argument. I can speak out against real harm against our community and also stupid shit like this. No, you can't. You're hyper-fixating on it, and it only allows some leftists to farm likes at best. General interference with organizations and production. Talk as frequently as possible and at great length. Bring up irrelevant issues as frequently as possible. Haggle over precise wordings. Refer back to matters decided upon at the last meeting and attempt to reopen the question and advisability of that decision. This is literally this. I can't tell if this is a fucking gray name chatter protocol list or if it's a list from back when the FBI would infiltrate, revolutionary movements and revolutionary groupings specifically. CSA does CIA shit on a daily basis to itself. Exactly. Anyway, this is a CIA checklist for how to destabilize an organization, for the record. Just to be clear, you have banned emotes that have been used in racist ways, just so chatters know.
Mods, can someone with Nightbot access ban Kamambra? If I see this...
Triggered. 4 years ago, I made the decision to ban a bunch of the black emotes that are utilized on this platform because of the way that because of the way that chats used to fucking utilize them. Okay. And at the time, people were making fun of me, saying I'm triggered for this.
Fucking emote one more time in my goddamn chat, dude. And Trihex too, and Tryhard too. I'm banning them. You fucked up. Tryhard and Come On Bruh is gone. You fucking idiots. You absolute fucking morons. God damn it, I hate you so much when you do this shit, chat. I hate it so fucking much. You're like 12 years old. Oh, he said Nicaragua. It sounds like that bad word.
Yeah. And it still happens in a lot of other places, okay? Like, but you know, I have taken the effort.
It sounds like that bad word. Fucking idiots, dude. Holy shit.
Anyway, then please, brother, please, within the context, stop reacting to privileged people eating privileged menus whilst comparing to 7-Elevens. Wait, what? Okay, take a week off for that brain broken take. I cover a variety of different topics and I react to a bunch of different dumb shit, okay? I look at like TikToks of sexy ladies too from time to time. Like, this is, you know, I do variety content. You're fucking insane if you think that, like, if you thought that was a good place, to bring this shit up while I'm in the middle of talking about some fucking, serious subject matter, then I don't know what to tell you. Racists using black memes in the same way, no ban for them? What do you mean? Don't allow racism in this community. So, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway. Yeah. It was banned because it was racist dog whistling, not because those emotes are racist on their own. The problem isn't the emote, it's the people utilizing it. Exactly. For racist reasons and for racist purpose. A lot of you have never been in communities like that, so you have no fucking idea A lot of you were not even on Twitch at the time, so you have no fucking idea. Anyway, it's just so stupid. And everybody fucking made fun of me at the time. But hey, that's precisely the reason why B Grimes is an 18-month subscriber and takes for granted these kind of protections that are obviously understandable and expected. But, you know, that should also allow you to be a little bit more charitable when I'm talking about issues that pertain to nonsensical bullshit, rage bait derived by liberal-ass CNN. Like, don't take the bait. Hook, line, and sinker. That's it. Don't take the bait, hook, line, and sinker. You should at least have instilled a little bit of fucking trust in me over the course of many, many years that you've been here to know that, like, you know, I have a lot of care and consideration for these sorts of things. I'm not trying to get timed out again, but that is literally the same convo I was only trying to bring up. No, it's not the same convo. That is the entire point. If that was the exact same convo, we would fucking literally ban the multitude of different black GIFs and emotes that we have that we utilize on a daily basis in the chat. Okay? Whether it be AAVE, like ain't no way, which is utilized super fucking super commonly, or RIP Bozo, or you know what I mean? Like there are a million different examples of this, okay? It's just so stupid to have this issue be brought up in this kind of space. Or yeah, Dono Wall, LeBron Jam, Drake, and numerous others. Okay. Do not come. And if it was utilized in a racist way, that we would ban it. That's it. Also, black culture is monumental for American culture. Black culture is literally everything. It is damn near the entirety of American culture. Every part of American culture that is not rooted within racism is rooted within black culture. That's it. Anyway, the reason why I talked about this, though, is because it is weaponized and deployed by liberals and reactionaries alike in an effort to cause division. I saw a tweet the other day talking about how I guess I like jokingly talked about woke segregation or something, and another person was responding to it being like, "Oh no, Hasan came out as a fascist a long time ago." True. Yeah, I'm a fucking fascist. I am a bit of a food fascist. That part is true. I've literally seen some leftists call you a reactionary. Yes. The reality is you would fucking perish. Your worldview is not habitable. It's also rooted within delusion. If you look to someone like myself and consider me to be a reactionary in any meaningful capacity, if you look to someone like myself who has been advocating for the same fucking things for 10 goddamn years on the internet and consider me to be in any way, shape, or form, right wing, I don't know, you're just delusional.